Welcome everyone to our PlayStation Store bargains video. We pick some of the best bargains that we think you're going to enjoy on a weekly basis. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so you don't miss another video. I've got James and Jordan with me telling us what their picks of the week are, and then I'll let you know the rest with the best discounts. Let's get into it with my pick this week, and it has to be Yakuza Like a Dragon. I bought this game at full price when it dropped for the PlayStation 5, but now has a lovely 30% off in the UK, 35% off in the US and in Europe. And I rather liked Yakuza Like a Dragon on the PlayStation 5. An interesting plot which kept me glued anyway, right until the end. And it really does have some great characters here with enjoyable gameplay. I mean, they changed the combat up and made it turn-based, and that might not be for everybody, but I really liked it. And if you're a fan of JRPGs with some funny side quests, mini games, and just overall really fun and engaging, then at this price, it's much more friendly on the wallet. So I think it's a huge recommendation and my pick of the week. James and Jordan, let us know your picks of this week.
Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Jordan here. You may recognize me from such channels as Switch Watch. Now this is my first bargain pick for the PlayStation, and yeah, well, I'm out and about. I'm next to a lake, maybe you can see that. So my bargain of the week is Maneater. Why? Because, well, one, I'm next to a lake, and two, it recently came out on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm all about the Switch. So on the PSN, it's now 40% off, or 50% if you've got a PlayStation Plus account, and you're looking at £21 and $24 there or thereabouts. And I think that is a really good price. There's not a whole lot of variety in this game, so at 40 to 50% off, I think that is a much better price. And how can you possibly go wrong being a man-hunting shot? You can't go wrong with that. So that is my bargain of the week. Say hello to my home city. Have a good one.
Thanks Juan, and how's it going fellow bargain hunters? Now my pick this week is Control Ultimate Edition. Control was one of the standout stories in 2019 when it first released. The game revolves around the Federal Bureau of Control, a secret US government agency tasked with containing and studying phenomena that violate the laws of reality. You play as Jesse Fadden, the new director, in an action-packed tale full of awesome telekinesis and shady government goings-on, but the last-gen consoles struggled a bit when it came to running this game. This one's a great story from Remedy. It's like X-Files meets, I don't know, some sort of action hero film. Fast forward and we have the Ultimate Edition now. So what's new in this Ultimate Edition? Well, it includes all of the previous DLCs such as the Foundation, or Endgame mode, and the Way Expeditions. It also has had a major visual overhaul for the next gen hardware, and you can choose between performance mode, which targets 60 frames per second with 1440p render resolution and 4K output, or graphics mode at 30 frames per second with ray tracing at 1440p render resolution and 4K output as well. On the PS5 you can also enjoy immersive haptic feedback from your dual sensor control, as well as the new activities and help feature which help guide gameplay and track progress. If you didn't get a chance to play this the first time around, it's well worth picking up now that it has 40% off, and if you happen to have a PS Plus subscription, it gets 50% off at the minute. Back over to you, Juan. Have a great week, everyone, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks very much, gents. Next up, we have Bugsnax, which was a really nice whimsical adventure to Snacktooth Island. And you're here to solve the mysteries of Snacktooth Island. What on earth are Bugsnax and where do they come from will be one of your early thoughts here. There is 100 creatures to capture and loads to explore. Owners of the PS4 version will get the PlayStation 5 upgraded for free, which is a nice bonus. It's a fabulous little game which all the family can enjoy, and with 25% off, now's the time to give this one a shot. No Man's Sky has been continually improved over the years, and now you can buy the game with all 12 major updates, including Origins, which was the 3.0 update, and that dramatically expanded the universe. Now, if you didn't already know, this is a science fiction adventure, and it's set across an infinite universe. You can explore to your heart's content and discover unique worlds and life forms, as well as trade, fight, and survive. There is a mystery here at the center of the galaxy, and that of course draws you into this epic voyage. And I have to say, on the PlayStation 5 with that 4K and 60 frames per second, it looks absolutely beautiful. You can play this online with up to 4 players too. You'll need PS Plus for that, but with 40% off, if you haven't already got this one, now may very well be the time to give it a go. Now, Ride 4, if you love your motorbikes with in-game realism at its core, then this is going to be for you. Both on PlayStation 4 and 5, this has hundreds of bikes and enough tracks to keep you occupied. Here you get to choose your path through differing challenges and events all the way to the professional league. It looks absolutely great on the PlayStation 5 and runs really smoothly. There's day and night cycles with fully dynamic weather conditions to keep you on your toes. If you like online competition, then this has that too, and for half price, an absolute bargain in all regions. Watch Dogs Legions currently has 50% off in the UK and Europe, and a massive 67% off for our friends in the US. Watch Dogs Legion was one of the first games to release on the PlayStation 5, although of course it was also made for PS4, and none of these first games were strictly made for the newer consoles though. Here you get to build a resistance from anyone you can see, where you'll be hacking, infiltrating and leading the fight to take back London as the Resistance. London does look absolutely stunning here, and while this isn't my favourite game on the list of games on sale here, when you consider this has had a hefty price tag at first, then this may be a game that you want to try now with that massive discount. Warhammer Chaosbane Slayer Edition currently has a massive discount, and if you love your action RPG set in the Warhammer Fantasy Battles world, then this one is definitely going to be for you. It includes the Tombs King's expansion, all existing content and that new Witch Hunter class. There's 6 character classes. You can play this solo or up to 4 players. I very much recommend that you play with friends. In this version, you unlock all the DLC and it's the enhanced game experience with loads of replayability. So again, with that discount, now's the time to give this one a go if you haven't already. I've included NBA 2K21 because it has a monstrous discount on the PlayStation 4 with 93% off in the UK and 86% off in both the US and in Europe. However, it's not the most popular game due to 2K's practices, which have seen the game go far away from what it once was. In-game purchases, gameplay which has not really improved since the last, and in reality has hardly changed. If you want the PlayStation 5 version, then you're going to have to pay considerably more. So for the heavy discount, you're just better off buying the PlayStation 4 version, as it's just so cheap. If you're looking for a basketball game, then look, there is still some fun to be had if you're playing with a friend. One to consider at the price. There's definitely a lot of motor racing games this week, and with 30% off, you can bag yourself Moto GP21, a very authentic experience if you follow GP racing, and I found it to be very good indeed. It's tough, but rewarding nevertheless, and it looks great, plays wonderfully on the PlayStation 5 and sounds awesome. Plenty of modes to keep you entertained, as well as being able to, of course, play online. I very much enjoyed Spirit of the North on the Nintendo Switch. In fact, I reviewed it over at SwitchWatch. Hit the top right hand banner if you want to know more. I love this adventure, but on the PlayStation 5 we have the Enhanced Edition, which has a deep sale for the PlayStation 5 with 50% off. With it comes upgraded 4K visuals, and let me say, it looks absolutely stunning. The adventure sees you playing as a fox exploring the world of Iceland, and the story being rooted from various Nordic folklore. There are various environmental puzzles to solve, a mysterious spirit fox to follow at times, accompanied by wonderfully composed music. At this price, the enhanced version is not one to miss. I really enjoyed Hunting Simulator 2, and with the Bear Hunter Edition you get bonus content from the Bear Hunter pack included. Now this is only on sale on the PlayStation 5. For the PlayStation 4 you will need to look at the Elite Edition. Either way, this is a rather slow paced game where you literally need to stalk your prey and fill up your cabin with all of the animals you've managed to hunt. Some are of course much harder to get than others, but I found the whole experience to be rather compelling, and with 33% off and 40% off if you've got PlayStation Plus subscription, then this might be the time to give it a try if you're looking for something a little bit different. I think Dirt 5 is quality, and now it has a huge 60% off. I bought this at full price on release day. I thought the visuals looked really good, especially the change in weather and how the cars would get super dirty as you race. There's loads of events here to take part in, and the gameplay itself feels fluid and fun, with the cars really great to control. There's also a co-op mode and the ability to race online if you're more of a competitive person. There's loads of cars here, enough racetracks to make this a very, very compelling purchase, especially at this price. I don't need to really explain Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, do I? Well, you get 50% off in the UK and Europe, 55% off for our lucky friends in the US, and you can also get some further discount with PlayStation Plus subscription. You know what this is all about. Here, it's one-on-one, take on your friend or someone online and beat them to a pulp, and then, use a finishing move on them to look fantastic. It's violent, it's brutal, and Mortal Kombat, I think, is almost back to its best with this edition. Absolutely love it. Loads of great characters in this one, loads of great moves to learn, and the visuals look absolutely epic. Can't beat it for the price right now. Now, I don't know about you, but every game that I've played since Theme Park has not managed to match it for whatever reason. And that might just be nostalgia talking, because it's been many years since I really enjoyed that game. But I tell you what, Planet Coaster gets very, very close indeed to matching that feeling that I had back in the day. Here you get to build and manage a wonderful theme park of your dreams, or of your customers' dreams, shall we say, and you can do it all here. There's 700 pre-made objects, facilities that you can build from the ground up. You get to manage your guests and your park in real time. You can set prices, place scenery, and put in all sorts of attractions to entertain your guests. With that sandbox mode, it can go on for absolutely ever, and you can just put your creative juices to the test. A game that I actually really enjoyed, I have to say, and with the discount right now, you're getting a good game, I'd say a very good game, for a very decent price indeed. So if you haven't tried it yet and you love theme park and stuff like that, then go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the bargains that we've picked from the PlayStation Store for this week. If you wanted to check out last week's episode, I'll put it at the end of this video so you can click on that, because still some games on that list that are still available at the discounted prices. We hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you to James and Jordan for their picks of the week. I want to know what your picks of the week are though, ladies and gentlemen. Leave us a comment in the comments section down below, and if you did enjoy this video and you don't want to miss another one, then hit that subscribe button and bell notification, and also leave us a like if you really enjoyed it. That would be fantastic. Thank you so much. We'll see you again hopefully next week. See you on the next one.